Oh, it's not looking good for day 2. This is going to be a wild card today. Well, the top 3 is going to have an advantage. What about the rest of the field? Because rain has entered Daytona. And oh boy, that's me. This is going to be bad because you know what happens when the rain comes at Daytona? Well, they raise the extra walls that they made for the case of rain. Let's see where it is real quick. Should be somewhere here. In the case of rain, there it is. So they raised that wall, and then we're gonna have some interesting racing that is about to happen here at Daytona. Welcome to day 2, and the start is already not looking good for half of the field. And why? Well, we're racing on the apron of Daytona. So some changes have to be made before we get this race underway, which means first the click wall has to be moved all the way over here, which is already a huge shakeup because it shouldn't be over there, but now it is. So what are you going to do about it? Nothing is the answer. And you're going to raise this click wall over here. And we're almost done. We got even pit road during the rain. Look at this, very, very soaked, the track. Man, it's not looking good for this race. But we're going to get it underway anyways. Of course, first of all, though, we have to get another wall out of the way. And that is the advantage wall for the top 3 at the start of the race. That's for how long we need that wall, but still need it. Our top 3 from yesterday. First, we have pole sitter and winner of day number 1. Where is it? It's somewhere over here. There it is. Clint Haas Racing. Pole sitter of day number 1, winner of day number 1, and pole sitter of day number 2. Can they sweep the whole weekend? Qualifying race, day 1 and day 2. Let's find out. Second place, Limpton Racing. They had a great run all day long. Had a little incident coming into the pits early on in the first 2 hours, but got it back going, so they are still in the race. And who can you not forget? Yes, of course. A team that really much surprised with their comeback, Tic Tac Racing in the BMW. Just like Clint Haas in a situation of 2 laps down, but Clint Haas absolutely surprised everybody, going from 4 laps down to winning. And that was unbelievable. So, GG to them. As the field is now approaching the start-finish line. This is going to be one of a kind, isn't it? Here we go, lined up, ready for the start of the race is our top 3 starters. Day number 1. And let's fix that real quick. There we go. Oh, that works. Cool. And let's real quick get out of the way. Yoshi Motorsports' car is totaled. They're not coming back out. Monito Racing fixed their car over the night. And so did Maxinator Racing. Of course, I didn't mean Maxinator Racing's driver suffered an injury. I meant Yoshi Motorsport, not Maxinator Racing. But Yoshi Motorsport is out of the finale of this race for the rest of the race. And it's not going to come back out. So here comes the pack lining up for the start of the second day. Rain racing here at Daytona. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some guys are taking advantage of the click walls that are not raised that high. Maybe we need to raise them high for the next event. But those guys are going to go to the back. Deezer and Jamie Lee Racing. Man, they didn't have a good first day, did they? Deezer had a better day than Jamie Lee Racing, though. Jamie Lee Racing ended up under the track at the end and didn't finish day 1. Now they're back out. Here we go, then. Another 10-second countdown, and then 5 seconds till the other runners get going. Here we go. Lap number 1 of the Daytona 1000. Day 2 is underway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're all underway now. Oh, and a big crash on the start of the race. Oh, man, and yeah, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? And they try to get it back going, but it's not that easy now. It is it? Full course yellow immediately. A full course yellow. Oh boy. Did we have more carnage? I doubt it. We didn't. But we have carnage coming back to the line, and my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Race the click walls. The cars are going crazy. Rain is really not keeping these guys out of trouble. Team total involved in a lap 1 crash. They didn't go a lap down because they weren't lap before the full course yellow. Shrek Motorsports, Yoshi Motorsports, they're all involved in this lap 1 incident coming to the start of the race. You know, they didn't want to do rain racing, but now they got to keep up with it because we have to be on schedule, even though we aren't. But who cares? Don't tell them. Then we have 420 Motors, Camaro Motorsports, who ended up in the garage at the end of day 1, not at the start-finish line, and FTM. They are also involved in a click wall incident, so we're going to restart this race on lap 4 of 500 in day number 2 of the Daytona 1000. My goodness, that is a lot to say. Here we go then. Let's just do a normal countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back underway. And Hamtra is really looking bad, and they go around. And that is Potato Motorsports going around, and so is Hamtra. Yeah, not a lot of room here on the road, is there? Oh, and Hamtra is stopped. Hamtra is stopped. We haven't even gotten any racing really in. Hamtra is still stopped. Trying to get it back fired up as we enter lap 5. Do we have more contact? Not yet. Oh, and we got another one off. Oh my. These guys don't like this. I can tell you that. Hamtra is trying to get back going and stopped it on the track. Going down the back straight now. They really have to scatter out a bit before we get back racing here. Look at the front of the pack. What's that? Oh, and we got multiple cars going down pit road. I don't think that they want to be part of this mess of cars. But look at the front of the pack. 3 cars on top of each other for the lead. Down the back straight here on lap 6 of 500. Oh, and Hamtra stopped on the back straight. Rich King is going to get held up here. Will we go under yellow? Yeah, oh, and there go the leaders. Have multiple cars coming in. I think they don't want to cope up with this. I don't think they want to be wrecked early on in day 2 and are just keeping outside the pack. That's all they're doing, then let's stop them from doing that by making a little change to the track real quick. Just a little change. And that should work. No, it didn't. They are still going down pit road, everyone. Still going down pit road. They really don't want to cope up with this, do they? Now, there we go. Should be fixed now. Hamtra is stopped. We might have another full course yellow. Hamtra is big time stopped. Can they get it back going? They haven't thrown a yellow yet for Hamtra. Hamtra is the only one to go off so far alongside Potato Motorsports on the restart. And they are still stopped. They have to get it to a safe position before the pack comes, as they're going for turn number 3 right now. Leader, I don't know who the leader is. Oh, it's Team Stunt. They were leading the last time we had a rain race. Oh boy. 4 wide in rain. 4 wide in rain, and Chevy Beat has gone off. No. And now the strong contenders are having problems. Like big problems. Hamdra is still stopped. We might get another full course yellow already. We already have one. Not even 1 lap into the race. Lap 11, there is the front of the pack. Team Stunt leading on this rainy day in Daytona. And Shrek Motorsports has gone off. Yoshi Motorsports, of course, out of the race. Big, sad moment for them. There is the back of the pack. They're all staying out of problems, at least trying to. There is a battle for the lead now going on. Lap 12. Let's keep up with that real quick. Let's see if nobody else goes off, and let's go to the battle of the lead. The battle for the lead, I said. Battle for the lead. Daniel Hero Racing is in the lead right now. Hendra still stopped, but they're not throwing a full course yellow. Do they even see him? That is a big question I have. Lap 13 of 500. We might get dry racing in later on in the evening, but you never know. You never know. Later on in the day, not evening. Hamdra finally got it back going, finally got it to a safer spot. And the leaders go back by as Camaro Motorsports chasing down our leaders. And there's FTM who wrecked on lap number 1, coming to the click wall. Here's Gurley Racing. They went off in day 1 on pit road after contact with somebody else. Jamie Lee Racing, who stalled it on pit lane, and then, didn't work at all. Lap 15 now. Oh, look out in the back of the pack. They are really aggressive over here. There's not much room on the apron. There's not much room on the apron, but they're still going 4 wide. It's sim racing. It doesn't have to be realistic. Here is Aston Martin Rolex Racing going down the back straight. Manito Racing moves up in a second. The winner of day 1, I think, is dropped back. Maybe he should have decided to just stay out of this race till lap 250. That is the deadline. Oh, and around goes Furro Motorsports. Oh, that is terrible luck for them as well. You know, some guys may they'll spin out because they don't want to be in the pack. But you never know. Let's find where our poster of day 1 is. He's probably somewhere in this pack, I think. Is that him right there? Yes, that is them. Indeed, right there. On lap 17 now. There's Shrek Motorsports. And up here's Team Stunt Power Racing. 2 big teams in FT land. Of course, Stunt started off as weird name. Something Customs. And, and Furro Motorsports has gone off again. Same spot as Hamdra. This is terrible luck for them. Terrible luck. And they also get it off to the side, but I don't know if that will help them. There is Total, who has maybe gone off once more. Tic Tac Racing is back in the front, so he isn't wasting any time there in the rain. You know, getting some practice in. We're going to have more rain races this season in the FTSRL. Jesus Christ, got the name wrong. FTSRL, Fire Tiger Sim Racing League. We're going to have in May the 8 Hours of Canton. There's not always rain there because it's in a desert of FT land, but you never know. There might be. As here is Aston Martin Rolex Racing and Tic Tac now making contact in the rain. Oh, that could have ended badly. That could have ended very badly for them. FTM catching up now. No, they're not. This is like the old Daytona that I made for the Fire Cup series. It is unpredictable, pretty much. Here goes the move for the lead. FTM inside. And to the lead. Lap 21 now. Rainy day here at Daytona. This is gonna be bad. Down the back straightaway. And almost contact there in the back. Limpton Racing also still keeping up with the front of the pack, but there's Klinaz Racing not keeping up with the front of the pack. Full course yellow's out. Those cars have still not gotten back going. So full course yellow finally comes out after years of waiting, felt like. So we're going to line them back up once more. And we're going to have to tow 2 cars here. Because they're in the way. You never know. We might get this race still back going under non-wet conditions. Oh yeah, the rain is stopping. Getting a bit. Oh, that's not stopping. That is worse. Stopping a bit. Here, it's getting lighter. It's getting lighter as we're going to restart on lap 26. 3, 2, 1, and the green flag is back in the air, and a spin off the restart. That is Orb and Daniel Hill Racing. We're going to see a lot of spins on the restarts today, aren't we? A lot of spins in general. Oh, and Familia Feli Racing goes off now. Down the back straight, surely someone went off. No, of course not. Oh, and another one has gone off. And that is Total again. He's really not liking this race. And there goes Imdoring, lap 27. Now everyone's really having problems as the rain is starting to decrease. There goes Potato Motorsports, and Motorsports Germany is also going to go off. Called it. You know, some of these guys are just spinning off the track because they don't want to be in the pack, but you never know where you're going to be at the end of this day. You never know, do you? Looks like the rain stopped. Looks like it finally stopped. Looks like we're going to get back going, and there goes Rich King while we're riding on board with the Rich King camera. Not good for them. Are they going to go off again here? I don't think so. Going to keep it on the track. We got a big crash. We got a big crash in the tri-oval. Candy Racing has gone off. And Maxinator Racing is stopped. Trying to get it back going. Wait, no, that's Potato Motorsports. Still looks like we have some rain. No, it's gone now. It's gone. The track is gonna dry up now. Track is gonna dry up now. And we have already a 2-minute notice. Who's that? That's the car that just went into the garage, Hamdra. Of course, only one car can go out at a time. And the track might dry up soon here. These cars are going at least 140, and Potato Motorsports saves it. Not for long. Oh, yes, they did. But they're still having problems with that car. Or they're just staying out of trouble. Right now, Chevy Beat is leading after spinning earlier on. Maybe these cars are just keeping it in the back of the pack until we get to the full course yellow to get back into dry racing finally. That's going to happen soon. I'm pretty sure. Now look up, the track is drying. Track is drying all right. The walls are getting moved back. Pit road is getting moved back. There's 2 cars off the racetrack. And looks like we are dry again. So we're going to have our first red flag for going down pit road and getting the rain tires out of here. And then they're going to line them back up. They're going to move the walls down. Break the walls down now. And indeed, they're going to move the walls down. So, rainy conditions are over. The first 30 laps of this race under rain conditions. And there is a massive scatter in the tri-oval of many cars. My goodness. My goodness. Some cars just stopping it, maybe. I don't know what's happening. Hamtra is back out where they were. It's absolutely going down right now here today at Daytona. Because here comes the pack to the restart zone. Camaro Motorsports still stopped in the grass. They had a little bit of a spin while the red flag was called. Interesting stuff going on here early on. Potato Motorsports with a bit of damage. And looks like the sky is opening, well, not opening up for rain, but opening up for the sun again. Oh my goodness gracious, what is that? Oh my goodness gracious, my eyes. It's like the sky has opened up, but not for what you might think. The rain has stopped. It's sunny again. This is a weird day. This surely is a weird day. That's all I can say. It's a weird day. Don't know what's happening. It's all breaking down. It's all breaking down. And of course it is, because why would it not? So the track is still a bit wet, but mostly outside in the corners it's dry. We're still drying a bit. Trying to get this race back underway. And we are going to get it back underway here soon. Look at that. Track drying up with this super dryer that no one has ever seen, because why would you? So they're drying the corners here at Daytona for racing to resume. Most of the track is dry here. We're going to get back underway on lap 35 with, oh god, 35 with finally some dry racing. What is happening here to these guys? Oh my. Move the click walls up, everybody. We got a scatter on those click walls. Oh my. There they go. Except for one, and that is Motorsports Germany, who of course is going to get taken out of here because you're not the leader. Let's see how they do here. It looks like they're doing good down the rained straightaway. Looks like they're also drying that right now. And they did a good job. There's still a bit of wet in that corner right there. I don't think that's going to hinder continuing this race. All right. Lap 35 then. We're going to get the restart. Everybody lined up. Everybody ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're back underway for the date. What was that? What is happening here? The whole pack did not get going. Okay. Anyway, Salim Benito Looks like the pack is staying out of trouble here, but they gave an advantage to a lot of other people. And look at that. They're staying on the apron now. Now that is something I didn't think I would see. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Not again. Oh, they made it through. No, they didn't. We got a lot of scattering out. This is a weird day 2 here. Weird start to day 2. That's all I can say. There is our leader, though. Monito Racing. All going down right now. Hamdra is there. They are 2 laps down for staying in the pits. Lap 37 here. Interesting stuff going on early in this race. Interesting and controversial stuff. Hamdra being up there 2 laps down. Let's look at the back of the field here. Total and Tic Tac Racing. Tic Tac Racing is going for the win. There's no doubt about that. As track officials are fixing something. Monito pulls away here, and there's contact between 3 cars. Oh, and a crash early on in the restart. And that is Daniel Hill Racing rejoining with the 3rd pack. Yep, I just said 3rd pack. Here's Furry Row Motorsports, also a few laps down. Those are the guys that are laps down. Deezer is running up there. Chevy beat after spitting out early on, and then leading, and now being in the back again. Lap 38, by the way. My goodness, early on in this race, it's all breaking down. It's all breaking down. It's all hell is breaking loose. Side by side here, no contact made. Coming for the tri-oval to start lap 39. And we are indeed in lap 39 here. Down the front straight, we got contact between FTM and 420 Motors. Oh, and almost a huge wreck. Wait a second. No, we don't have anyone outside the track. Good to know. Look at that run that Orb is getting on the high side. Lap 41. No, 40. I can't count. What comes after 39? 40, not 41. Race leader Monito pulling away in the half-rain conditions at Daytona International Speedway. And in the back of the pack, huge scatter. Oh, look out, look out, look out. Here comes FTM. Outside, but not a huge move there going to pull off there. And for the tri-oval again, there's Limpton Racing. 2nd place of day 1, now hanging in the back of the pack a bit. Oh, look out. Now here comes the pack on Limpton. Limpton is having problems right now. Coming to lap 42. Lap 42 underway. Not for these guys yet. Deezer is leading that pack in 6th place. No, in 5th because Amtra has laps down. But where did Furry Row go? Did they spin? Oh, that's Furry Row right there. They're actually in 4th, but here comes Checkered Flag Foundation and Shrek. Shrek looking for that move. Not going to get it done. Not a big of a run. Not big enough of a run and drops to the back. Lap 43. Limpton. Here comes Shrek again and Deezer and others. But let's go on to 2nd place, which is Jamie Lee Racing. Yeah, he's back on the lead lap because they were in the garage 2 laps down. Now they're back on the lead lap because there were more than 2 full course yellows, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there was. And is that contact or is that 2 cars on top of each other? Looks like contact. Oh my, it is contact indeed. Look out, not anymore. Deezer though goes up the racetrack. And that's why they didn't make contact anymore. And what was that? Limpton Racing shooting up the racetrack? My goodness. Lap 45. These are in the back of the pack now. There's Imdoring. Here comes the 25 on the middle lane. Inside. Here it comes. Oh my. The whole pack trying something at least. Catching up to Limpton Racing here. Meanwhile, Manito is really losing time to Jamie Lee Racing as we enter lap 46. Early on, losing time. That's not good. Here it comes, Gurley Racing. Outside and moves down. And at least is not going to lose that position. Or will they? They are really looking to get that position now. Look at Checker Flag Foundation on the outside. Practice day 2, or practice race 2 winner, 47 now. There is Lowski Motorsports, also a pretty good contender. Look at Shrek. Look at Shrek. All the way down to the inside. And looks like it's going to get that move done. Even on Limpton almost. My goodness, that was close to getting by Limpton. And they are going to get by Limpton here on the front straight. Up 48 of day number 2, which means 548 in total. 547 laps in total completed. Still a long way to go till the end. And here's the battle for the lead now. These two teams are very familiar with each other. Coming for the tri-oval, Jamie Lee Racing takes the lead. Winner of the Daytona 2000, of course. Oh, what happened back there? Almost a crash in the tri-oval. And now we have a lot of lag as Manito takes back the lead down the back straight. Side by side now. Can we please keep up with this battle? Nope. Yes. Jamie Lee takes the lead away for the tri-oval. Hamtra is there. Of course, 2 laps down. They're trying to get there. Oh, and Hamtra goes back and 1 lap down now. Look at that run they're getting down the back straightaway. Wow. Rich King moves up into 3rd place back there. For the tri-oval, free wide, Jamie Lee in the middle. Lap 51. Now Manito gets a run, drops down in front of Jamie Lee and takes the lead back. Early, nice fight for the lead. And Jamie Lee slingshots by that lap car for Hero Motorsports. Which is still 2 laps down now. Lap 52. Rich King is slowly gaining, or whoever is in 3rd, because you'd never know, because look at that back there. Look at this pack back here. Rich King really dropping back in it, because it's just a huge pack. And that's why the leaders try to get the biggest start ever. Is that a crash? No, look at who's in the back of the pack. That is Clint Haas Racing. Remember when they were there in day 1? I was going to say day 3. What the hell? Day 3. No, in day 1. And look at this. Here comes the pack, slowly catching up to 2nd place. Who's really not having a great run right now. But here's the leader trying to get by Manito, lap 54. No. Okay. Total on the apron in 3rd place somehow after crashing out multiple times in the first 30 laps, which were under rainy conditions. Jamie Lee Racing slowly catching back up to Manito Racing. Lap 55. Let's get at least some in. Manito Racing leads ahead of Jamie Lee Racing. Both Asian cars up here, and then we have total for Europe. Team total, of course. Team total leading in the European car class. Interesting stuff. That VW trying to pull away. Can they do it? Lap 56. And Camaro Motorsports way on the apron. Look at them right under total. Oh, and go into third. Can't keep up with the pack. Not for long. Here comes the Candy Racing car. Camaro Motorsports still on the inside, way inside. There's contact between Total and Maxinator Racing. And Germany Motorsports Germany. This time they did not save it like they did on the day 2. That is sad for them. Lap 57, by the way. Can't forget that. The laps. Limpton Racing catching back up to Jamie Lee Racing alongside Shrek Motorsports. There is a big run on the outside. That is Chevy Beat Motorsports. Can they do it again today? That amazing move that really got me hyped for the end of the race. Here's side-by-side action. We enter lap 58. Jamie Lee, look out. Here comes the Limpton Racing car. Another Asian car. Asian cars are dominating. 1, 2, 3 right now. And Benito's just pulling away. The only one that is close to them right now is the fastest car of day number 1. Has to be Shrek Motorsports. They were in the top 10 almost all day long. Here's the move. On the inside, and he goes by. And you know who also goes by? Oh, never mind. At least for a second. Shrek Motorsports went by, but now they are stuck behind lap traffic, entering lap 60. Limpton Racing now, behind the race leader, Monito Racing, who has been held up by Hamtra, trying to get the lead lap here. Can't go away from this battle. Not at all. Here comes Jamie Lee Racing, though. To the back of Limpton Racing, down the back straight. Meanwhile, Sham Motorsports gets a run on Chevy Beat Motorsports. In the back for 4th place there, that battle. Deezer Motorsports looks like they have stabilized their setup and gotten a better run today because they have been in the top 10 almost all day. The day is not even over yet, so I shouldn't say that. And now Limpton Racing falls back. Here comes Jamie Lee Racing on the leader. Here's the battle for the lead. On board with Furro Motorsports, who's about to get lapped here. No! Slingshots by the leaders, and he doesn't give a damn. Here comes the pack. Here's contact. Maxinator Racing again involved with Deezer Motorsports, and around goes Daniel Hill Racing again. Oh, and someone else. Lowski Motorsports goes around at the end of the back straightaway. Man, it's all going down now. And we got a car stop. That is Shrek Motorsports stopped in the turn. Oh, and now FDM goes off. Everybody's going off now. It's like the rain era of this race. Meanwhile, the leaders are side by side down the back straight. Here comes a run by Chevy Beat Motorsports. We're on lap 63. I'm out of breath. I don't know what's happening. There's the car stopped on the high side. Almost gets impacted hard. Almost collects another car. The car is still stopped. We're going to have a full course yellow soon. So this is the battle for the lead. Here he goes. By Jamie Lee Racing to the lead. Monito still in second. Oh, and then the slingshot. They're going to let them race back, I hope. I think. Here comes Candy Racing on the outside. Makes the pass on Deezer. No problem. But for how long? The battle is on for second. For third, actually. Everybody's there. Jamie Lee Racing's getting run over, so full course yellow comes out. Oh boy, and Shrek Motorsports from pretty much hero to 0. Not good. They hit the outside wall out of the turn and are going down pit road. Motorsports Germany did that yesterday, and Oh, they're on the apron now. Huh. Interesting. Think they wanted to go down pit road, but didn't do it. Now they're going down pit road. And that was a crazy first green flag stint under the dry conditions. During this full course yellow, they're going to take their time to dry the track a bit more, while we wait for that other car to make their way back. There's not much wet anymore on the track. They have been out there enough now. Only wet thing right now is a tri-oval and entrance to turn 3. Here we go then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back underway. No, we're not. We're not. Redo. We'll allow that. I'll allow that. That was my fault. Once again. Redo. Not much changed, but here comes Manito racing on the back straight. Racing back to the line. You know, it doesn't matter which position you're in right now. It matters where you are at with 10 to go. Or even 1 to go only. You never know. Here we go. Pack is lining up and having a massive time in that turn. Oh, Limpton Racing has dropped back big time on that start, though. Pretty much because they were in the back of the pack. Here we go, then. Real restart. 3, 2, 1, go. We're back underway. Half the field did not get going, though, this time. And who is that we're on board with? That is pretty sure Candy Racing. Yes, it is. Here's the battle for the lead. Gurley Racing, side by side with Manito Racing, down the back straight. And here comes the Rolex car on the outside line. They haven't gotten such a huge run yet today, and now they're in the lead. Now they have to go by that one lap car. 1 lap down. Chevy B Motorsports and Rolex leading. Aston Martin Rolex Racing. Lap 68 now. Here comes Rich King on the bottom. Still on the bottom. Not anymore. Lost a lot of time because of that. That was a stupid move. Come to lap 69 and look who is there. The number 69 car. Not anymore. Not anymore. Huge scatter in the tri-oval. What is happening here? Oh, almost a crash. Oh, we do have a crash, and that's the pole sitter. Around in the tri-oval. Oh, man. Well, they have to be happy that they weren't involved in such a huge crash, though, this time. Down the back straight they go. Here comes the Rich King car on the bottom of the racetrack. Side by side, free wide. Shrek Motorsports, 2 laps down here at Daytona. They have to go around that car. And they do. Here comes the 420 Motors car as Rich King goes to the lead for the first time in a it feels like years. And Orb Racing is also, never mind, not there anymore. They were there. They were, but they are not anymore. Coming to lap 71 of 500 here in day 2. So this time, the pack didn't take much to get back together. This time, everybody... Well, the track is a bit more dry now, so it makes sense. Free wide, here comes Limpton Racing again. Oh, and big drop back to the Potato Motorsports car. Limpton Racing tries and squeeze by. Did it work? Yes, it did. Limpton Racing moves up in a second, actually, as we get into lap 72. The battle is close there, but 420 Motors is in third. But for how long? Here comes Maxinator Racing after, of course, lap down. Here comes Manito on the outside. Oh boy, we're about to get the battle back underway. Where did Jamie Lee Racing go? They're way at the back of the field. For the lead, here comes Maxinator Racing. You really don't know who is in that position, do you? Lap 74. Familia Felly Racing is there right now. Limpton with a huge mistake out of turn number 2, and Familia Felly Racing, and now Limpton gets run over. absolutely run over. Lap 75. Rich King in the lead. On the apron, here comes FTM trying to go by the Third Row Motorsports car, which is lapped. Not anymore at the moment. Here comes Red Bull Racing and Limpton Racing. On the bottom, Red Bull is in the lead right now. Here comes FTM. They're going to be 5 wide out of turn number 4. Almost a big crash. Lap 76. And the pack is really picking up the pace now. FTM moves up into first. Red Bull Racing moves into second, but for how long? They're still in second for now. Here comes Potato Motorsports and Limpton Racing with a big run. Gonna get a push by Maxinator Racing here. Gonna stay in front of Dragon Racing, but not for the Trial if they don't get a push. They are gonna get a push, and a big one. A big push by Maxinator Racing. Potato Motorsports is still there, and what a move right there. Slingshots by everybody into second. FTM, meanwhile, says, thank you very much. I'm just gonna pull away here. Oh, and not for long, though. Maxinator Racing. After wrecking out on day number 1, we got contact between Limpton and Dragon. Oh! And a big crash! Aston Martin Rolex Racing again. When they were moving up. Oh my god, I'm not laughing. I'm coughing. Oh, what happened here? What's this? What is this? What was that? Lap 78 and half the pack just stopped. Lifted out of that. They knew a mess was coming. So I guess they just lifted out. I don't know what that was about. Never saw that ever. Not in the 1,000 laps I did for the 2,000. Not in the practice races or in the qualifying race. And not on day 1. This is the first time that happened, and I hope the last time, because we just lost half the field. The only time half the field stopped was when I accidentally did not deactivate the merger. And then they all piled up. And that happened. We're on lap 80 of 500 on day 2. Potato Motorsports is in second for now. FTM has been comfortably in position number 1. Here comes Dragon Racing. Starting second on day 1. So they had a good run there. Lap 81 now. As Dragon Racing moves up into second. For now, at least. Red Bull is... No, not Red Daytona. No. Oh, Red Bull just lost that position. I think. Yep. Dragon Racing is still there. And Limpton moves back up into P3. But not for long as they make contact for the tri-oval. Shrek, your laps down, mate. Calm down. Oh, the battle for the lead is really, really close there. What just happened there? Up 82. Red Bull on the bottom. Drops in behind. So now we have a Audi 1-2 for the first time since the practice race number 1. 2 European cars out front, but here comes Asia and United States. Lap 83. Is that contact or is that lag? I can't tell yet. We're about to find out. Oh, I'd say that's contact there. Down the back straight. Contact, and big contact right there. Man, you're lapped. Who is this? That's Candy Racing who crashed out. I think Clint Haas got to catch back up to the field. Now, Maxinator Racing goes to the lead. Lap 84. Side by side with Red Bull. Red Bull's going to take the lead away here, I think, unless they're going to get slingshotted. Still in the lead here. No one's there yet. No one's getting a big run down the back straight. On them, at least. They are in the back of the pack. Coming to lap 85. Audi strong right now. 1-2. And then now 2 free. Now 1 free. Now 1-2 again as there's a crossover. crisscross inner what? Crossover. Let's just call it that. Because it was a crossover. Here comes the Porsche. Oh, and no. Did I not? No, I did not just see that. Clint Haas Racing has stopped the car in turn number 5, I wanted to say, but it's not. It's turn number tri-oval. It's the tri-oval. They've stopped it in the tri-oval, and they're stopped on the apron. That is very frightening right there. Lap 87. Leader, pole sitter, stop. They all avoid him except for one. And that's going to be a full course yellow soon, I guess. Side by side, here comes the Max Zero racing car. Huge run for the lead. Well, full course yellow could come out any second, so you never know what you're going to have to set up for on the restart. Lap 88 now. That car still stopped, not going anywhere. It got going for a few yards, and then it stopped. Porsche in the lead right now. Full course yellow is out. So the what? 4th full course yellow of the day? I'm not sure. Candy Racing goes by the start-finish line. Let's just delete all this stuff here real quick. We're going to pit soon, though. We're going... Oh my, the whole pack. The whole pack. Okay, there we go. Sorted that out. Here comes Candy Racing. We're going to pit 2 laps into the restart, and the restart is on lap 91. So 93 for 94. We are going to pit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. And a good restart this time by the pack, but it's laggy. Oh, wait a second. No one saw that. Clint Haas back in the garage. Back to the battle for the lead. Motorsports Germany and Maxinator Racing kept it up there. Good job by them. All right, 1 lap till the first pit stops of the day, and they always shake up the field. Here comes Imdoring on the bottom. They crashed out early in day number 1, and now Imdoring to the lead in front of Potato Motorsports and then Team Stunt Power Racing. For the trial will they go? We're going to pit. We are going to pit. Pit road is open. A disappointing day once again for the 79 car. Early on this time, within the first 100 laps. Not looking good for them. Rich King back to the lead as they enter the pits. What? Cars are staying out. We have cars staying out. Now that is interesting. That is interesting right there. I've never seen that. They are mandatory pit stops. They have to at least come in 2 times now. I guess they have to. So they come in. We're coming to lap 95 this time. And are they going to get overtaken? I think they are. I'd say they are. Oh! My goodness gracious. Well, it worked out, but I think they're going to get a penalty, whoever was involved in that. I saw the 2 Audis. Oh my, now the field is totally shuffled out. And then suddenly they almost have a huge collision back there. Race control is saying that's good. Race control is saying that is good. Oh, what was that? Big crash. Did I just see a car fly? I think Hamtra just almost flew into the grandstands. That wouldn't be nice. Coming down through the tri-oval to lap 97. Huge scuffle of cars in. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have contact between Limpton and Chevy B, two big teams, and Maxinator Racing drops back because of that contact. Now here comes the outside line. Once again, Limpton Racing. Huge run. Huge run, and that's going to boost them to the lead for now. Coming to the end of the first 100 laps of this race, lap 98. Hamtra on the apron. They are back on the lead lap now. Looking for a move. And they did it. So now, because look at where Imdaring is, they're going to be 1-2, the sister teams out front at Daytona. That's nice, but they're about to overtake each other. That's not so nice for Hamtra. That's nice for Imdaring. Oh, and now Hamtra drops way back, though. Huge scuffle of cars. Big contact back there almost. Look at this. Look at Hamtra getting a huge run on the outside. Chevy beat. Oh, they almost did it again. They looked for it, but then there was a car on the inside, and they almost did it again. Potato Motorsports in the lead now. Hamtra makes contact with 420 Motors. No, they do. They don't. They don't do that. That was a lie. Imdaring finds himself back out front. Why am I missing everything? How? How did I do that? How did I pull that off? Lap 101. Tic-Tac Racing back to the front. Not wasting any time today. Here comes Galactic Motorsports. And down the back straight. Big run by Imdaring. But Tic-Tac Racing is also getting a big run on the inside. I didn't see that before. Because they were pushed by the ones on the outside. They got a big run. And now, for the trial once again, there's a pyramid of cars on the inside on the apron. Look at that. That's nice. Cheerleading here. Is that contact, actually? No, it isn't. Is that Girly Racing back to the lead? It is. Surely. Surely is. And lap 100 free. Lap 100 free. By the way, what I should do is lock the Saver, isn't it? Before we get another fan on the racetrack here. These are Motorsports to the lead now. Ahead of the 26 Shy Guy Enterprises car. Come to lap 104. And Jamie Lee tries and catch up to Deezer, and they do, slowly but surely. Look at that run. Oh boy. Stopped. At 105. And here comes Jamie Lee Racing. I haven't seen them since the last full course yellow. In the front. And they're going to the lead. And then there's contact between Deezer and Evil Tiberius Motorsports or Shy Guy Enterprises, whatever you want to call them. And that was very close. Lap 106. Almost contact. Whoa, stunned! What was that move? That was another one-of-a-kind move. Look at the run that they got. Are they going to drop down here? 5 wide behind them. but about to be right in front of them because they're just gonna zoom by as the two M&M cars. What is Stunt doing? Stunt is doing the biggest moves ever, except for Chevy Beat. Chevy Beat's one-of-a-kind overtake, which was one of the best overtakes I've seen in sim racing. I've seen some cars flying over cars, but that was nice. That was nice. You can't doubt that. Oh boy. Here comes Motorsports Germany on lap 108. On the bottom. Hey, it's a new hour. How about we set the time a bit more down the order? Lap 109. In the lead is Red Bull Racing. Out of Motorsports Germany, not for long. Here comes Candy Racing. Right behind them, Jamie Lee Racing, then Sham Motorsports, Team Stunt Power Racing, Limpton Racing, and Tic Tac Racing. Not anymore. Here comes Limpton and Aston Martin Rolex Racing. And there's contact between Sham Motorsports and Jamie Lee Racing. Look out. Oh my. That was very close to a big wreck coming into the tri-oval. Now the leaders are pulling away because of that contact. Is that more contact on the bottom? It surely is between more cars. Oh boy. Way up into... Oh my. More contact. Deezer and Stunt are making contact now. Deezer and Stunt making contact. Everyone is making contact right now. On board with Motorsports Germany. Here comes Sham Motorsports for the lead. And they do go there. Whoa. Red Bull, though, with a big run. And now Motorsports Germany blocks Jamie Lee Racing. Down the back straightaway. Looks like Jamie Lee is going to get a move done on Motorsports Germany. Or are they? Push them way up the track as they are 4 wide. Here comes Deezer on the apron. Could make the move on all 5 of them. And will they do it? They are on the bottom after all. All 6 of them into second from 7th in one corner. It's possible, and they did it, but not for long. They're still on the apron, though. They're on the red line. They're hooked. They're almost up into first. They're going to go up into first here. What a great play. What a great play by Deezer Motorsports as they move up to the lead from 8th in one lap. That was unbelievable. That's applause right there. Wow. That was nice. They were hooked to the apron there. Oh boy. Here we enter now lap 114. 613 laps complete in total in the Daytona 1000. Candy Racing, are they ever going to get the Candy Rush today, or is that car, worn out? Do they have to... Oh, look at that move! Look at those moves! Hey, they're trying that, what I just mentioned. Go over the top, and they did it! Wow, now the field is really picking up in moves. Lap 115. Oh, boy. Yep, it's really picking up in pace now. That was nice. 2 cars did it at the moment, though. 2 cars did it, by the way. Not only one. GG. Orb Racing and Camaro Motorsports, lap 116. Really picking up the pace now. Really getting dramatic here. Look at that big run that Imdoring got. On the bottom. Here's the battle for the lead. Free wide at the moment coming for the tri-oval. Red Bull Racing. Deezer is going to get them both if they lift out of it. No one lifts out of it. And Deezer is still going to get them. Here comes Sham Motorsports catching up friend of Deezer Motorsports owner. Oh, that was not nice by Deezer. Here's the Candy Rush for the first time today, but not as big as we expected it to be, is it? Big scuffle out of the turn. There's contact between two cars. That is Daniel Hero Racing and someone else, and we have somebody stopped. Somebody having problems. Someone having big contact there. And now the leaders pull away again. Down the back straight away. Well, 118 coming to 119, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. As I said, if I miss laps, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. 119. And Deezer Motorsports once again hooked to the apron. Still hooked to that inside line, not moving up. And staying there. Now they're going to go 7 wide in the tri-oval. That's not a good option. I not suggest it because they're about to wreck big time. Oh my god, how did they not wreck big time? Oh, we did have a wreck though. Camaro Motorsports has gone off and that might be a full course yellow here. Car's trying to get it back fired up. They get it back going, but it looks like that car is having problems. Lap 121 as Deezer is still leading. Let's see if they can get it back going. Camaro Motorsports. As meanwhile, the leader is having company now down the back straight, but Total is, no, not lifting out at all. They're hooked to the apron. And where is Camaro Motorsports? I think, no, they're stopped. They're stopped out of turn number 4. Coming to lap 122. Wait, they're getting back going now? Not anymore. Oh, they are getting it back going. They're trying at least. But they're a lap down now. They are a lap down now. And now Total goes to the lead. Furry Row Motorsports in a second. Having early problems. And Total into the lead after spinning out twice early on in the rain phase of the race. 4 wide for the tri-oval. We saw 4 wide in trucks 2 days ago, and that didn't work. Not at all. So now, we have a little bit of a organized line down the back straight. That is very nice to see. But now they're going to get all over the place as Red Bull Racing down to the inside. And going to get the move done on Imdo Ring at 124. Now Deezer back to the lead. Here comes the whole pack. Here we are again with a huge battle. Clinthouse Racing still in the pits. That is never good. Never good. They've been in the pits for more than 25 laps. Oh boy. They have to have a huge problem then. Oh, and Hamdraw is dropping back everybody and the Candy Rush on the outside. Meanwhile, Total is there. Lap 126 we're coming to here. And the battle for 5th place is really looking hot right now. Between multiple cars here. Oh, I can't get any of them though. I can see all 3 Audis in that pack. There is that one, there's FTM, there's Girly Racing, they're all there. As Deezer now gets company from the pack again. 127. So the leading car is an Asian car. The second car is a European car. Then we have a United States car, Europe again, Europe once more, then 2 Asians, another one, Europe, Asian, Europe, United States 3 times. Then Europe is about to take 3 positions on these United States cars with Girly Racing. And they do. Asia really dominating, though. Whoa, and Galactic Motorsports, almost has a huge wreck on the back straight. And now the 2 Audis are 2 free. Audi really stepping up their game today. They really are. Checkered Flag Foundation, though, goes in front of them. And now, here comes Max Racing, though. Huge run. Big slingshot on total. Here come the European cars now. Oh boy, they really are trying to keep those Asian cars out of their mirrors. But they can't. As Girly Racing on the apron to the lead. Wow. Just wow. So the cars out front, Europe, then Asia, and then United States, which is about to change once again, though. And you know, oh, there's Chevy Beat. I was going to say, who we haven't seen yet in the front is Chevy Beat. They're in the back of the pack. We have, of course, seen them lead a lap or few, but not yet in the dry phase of the race. Of course, there's still some wet. Maybe their car is not as fast as yesterday, a bit worn out. I mean, I can understand it. 500 laps, X2. That's, your car's not going to like that. And you have to, well, if you want to compete in it, 8 hours of Canton in May. You have to get it up to speed for that one. An 8-hour sim race. That's going to be interesting. That's how long the Daytona 2000 would have been, so yeah, get ready for that. Down the back straight. We're entering lap 133 here. Side by side for the lead, though, for second. Girly Racing is getting off to a gap. And there is almost contact back there. There is some contact in the tri-oval between a Ford and the Orb Racing car. That was Potato Motorsports making contact. Now, we have 2 M&M cars leading the charge, well, trying to lead the charge of the pack. Checkered Flag Foundation has been a fast car, though. Biggest mover today has to be Limpton Racing, though. They have been up there almost a whole race in the top 10. And then they dropped down for a few laps. Then they came back up, and here they are in 5th place. Down the back straight, looks like Daniel Racing has taken the lead. They have not had a good start to this race today. Spun out twice or maybe even 3 times. Don't know. As we enter lap 135, we have a lot of black back there. What is happening here? Is there a contact? There surely is contact between Max and Checkered Flag. Oh! And almost a big crash. Down the back straightaway. Now Girly Racing has taken back the lead. We're in lap 136. They're still making contact. They're not even done yet. What is wrong with them? Oh, and Galactic again! How many more times are you going to go down pit road? How many more times? How many more times are you going to go down pit road during these speed weeks? Oh my god, that is the 4th time or something. As Orb moves up after a lot of contact. Well, no, that was Max and Air. They're also still there. Entering lap 138. Here comes Sham Motorsports with Deezer Motorsports and Potato Motorsports. Team Total, Rich King, and Maxinator Racing. Then Daniel Heel Racing in the front, Girly Racing, Orb Racing, and then the ones I just mentioned. The top 3 at the moment. Look at that push by Maxinator to Team Total, and then they just passed them. Push to pass, I guess. And here comes Gurley Racing with Orb Racing. Two familiar teams. Because the Gurley Racing car is competing in the Orb Series, or was, until the Orb Series stopped. And Deezer Motorsports now on the apron, trying to make a move on Orb Racing here. Oh, wow. And Sham Motorsports just goes by. Now, those two cars are really having a big contention in this race at the moment. But two Audis in the front there. Of course, Chevrolets, yeah, you can see there's 3 of them there, but they are absolutely dominating these speed weeks. Chevrolet and the good Cadillac friend. Now there's more contact almost. Gurley Racing getting split through the middle. Deezer drops back there down the back straight. The pack, meanwhile, having a little bit of a 4-wide action into... Uh-oh. We have almost contact here. Back to the lead. Goes Gurley Racing. Now Deezer into second. Really good run by Deezer today. Finally, they can stop from going from first to last. Like they did in qualifying race. But of course, in qualifying race, they had a little bit of a big moment. The tribal again, 143. Now the Audi of FTM is there. My goodness, they're all there now. The Audis are there. The Audi master plan is coming together. Look at them, all free. Oh boy. Here we go. But the pack is there. What was that? The pack is catching up to them as well. Orb Racing is in the lead. Lap 144 of day 2. Here come the M&M cars now. They're trying to help out their M&M companion, but they're not going to do that with making contact with Tic Tac Racing. Oh, boy. Or are they? Here come the Audis on the outside. Gurley Racing, huge run. 3-4 wide for the lead. 5 wide almost. And FDM takes the lead away. Gurley Racing is stuck on the outside right now, but getting a push by 420 Motors. As they try and go by, look at that, 420 Motors in that Pontiac. There's 2 of them in the race. They're both from 2006 and still fast cars. Now, Gurley Racing gets a bit of a run down the back straight, but not as big as expected. At 145, go for the trial. Deezer back into second. Here comes Orb. Orb doesn't lift, though. Orb never lifts. Do they? Keeping those 2 other Audis up on the high side. So they are really having a bad time there. Orb Racing not giving anything to those Audis today. So anyways, back here, oh boy. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my, Tic Tac Racing up on top of 2 other cars. Well, this is interesting. Are they going to make something work with that? Because they're about to be passed by Checkered Flag Foundation. Can they drop down here? Drop down! Drop down! What a move! What a move! Unbelievable. And look at this. They're doing it again. Oh my goodness gracious. They're all doing it. There's big contact in the back of the pack. Oh, and a big crash. A big crash into the outside wall. Into the outside wall. And from a great move to a crash on the back straightaway goes the pack. There's Camaro Motorsports. Oh, and now Checkered Flag Foundation goes down pit road. What is happening in their car? They're not having a good time right now, are they? Is that Gurley Racing in the back? Oh my goodness, it is. That Audi not keeping up with the pack. Lap 149. Don't know why they were being that aggressive. There were so many cars trying to push each other on the back straight with more than 400 laps to go. Well, 300 laps. More than 300 laps to go. Way too aggressive. Way too aggressive here at Daytona. Way too early for that. As we enter 150 of 500 today. The final 500 laps of the Daytona 1000. Here we go then. Max and Air Racing losing out to their teammate, or manufacturer teammate at least, which is FTM, my team, of course. Now, Diesel Motorsports back in the lead, looking like a strong contender today. Maybe Chevy Beat and them swap cars? Who knows? Here comes FTM, apron. They have been strong on the apron today, and they're not going to lift out of Diesel. Just a bit to stay on the apron. Stay between both the apron and the racing surface, and they're going to make that work. Uh-oh, and we're about to have another crash, I feel like. FTM dropping back, so is Diesel. They go by Diesel now, and now Potato Motorsports moves up into first place. Here comes Maxinator Racing now. Back into the top 5. And the US cars on the outside pushed by that FTM car. Now, side by side, a bit of contact made coming for the tri-oval, and FTM is going to take the lead. No, they pushed up their ball. What a slingshot! Slingshot by FTM. Man, there has to be a top 10 overtakes of the Daytona 1000 video. That's going to be next week. That's going to be next week. I just decided that now. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. There has to be more than top 10. I have been hyped in so many overtakes. There has to be more than 10. Max Air once again dropping back to the likes of Lowski, Imdering, and Familia Felly Racing, who are now making a big move on FTM and Diesel Motorsports, trying to make it up to the top. Look at that. Here comes Maxinator. London Racing is still in the front of the pack. Here comes Familia Felly Racing now. On the back of Orp. Look at that. Contact between Diesel and FTM. Are they about to wreck? Oh, and around goes FTM. Spun around by Diesel. Wow. And that's going to end that run. Maybe for everybody, because FTM is having problems getting back going after that contact. Lap 156. How many times have the... Oh, 5 wide for the tri-oval. How many times have the leaders made contact in this race? Not only in this race today, overall. I think FTM got it back going. Or they're stopped at the exit of turn 4. Like everybody suddenly is after crashing out. But it looks like they got it back going. So good job. Not stalling the car anywhere for now. I don't want to jinx. Don't want to jinx. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's a lot of contact. A lot of contact. Huge crash. Big crash. Full course yellow is going to come out for that one. And there's multiple cars involved. FDM is going to say thank you very much for that. And there's multiple contenders involved. Chevy beat hard contact with Rich King. Shy Guy Enterprises. Rolex. There was way too much contact made there. What were they thinking was going to happen? Rolex is stopped. Those two cars get unhooked, finally, after making a lot of contact. It's like they're going to get it back going. Maybe they have damage, though. Who knows? It's a big gap right there. Oh boy. You know who is about to come out, finally. Man, we have waited for this for a long time, haven't we? We have waited for this for a long time. And it's finally back out. Clint Haas, 2 laps down. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? Last time they were 4 laps down, a bit more spectacular at that time. Now they are only 2 laps down. This time they can make it work. Lap 160, the restart. 3, 2, 1, back underway. A good restart by Tic Tac Racing on the outside with Munito Racing's help. Drops down. What a move! What a move! Oh my goodness! But Camaro Motorsports stays ahead. They're back on the lead lap. We have a big contact on the restart. Chevy beat again. And this time into the outside wall. And this time they're going to go to the garage. And that's going to put Clint Haas already only 1 lap down. Good for them. Not good for everybody else because we just had a restart crash. Oh boy. There they go down the back straight. Not a hard hit. They are right next to the track. If you're like all the way over here, that counts as a flip. If you're over here, then that's just a little whack into the outside wall. So, Chevy Motorsports gonna be in the garage for a bit. Only for a bit, but still gonna cost them a lot. Gonna restart on lap 163 here. Let's see if they can get it going this time. 3, 2, 1, green flag. Everybody gets going. Redo, I say. Yep, redo. Again, I did it again. Stupid merger. Already messing up again. Oh, was that contact between Deezer and FTM? It was. Look at where Deezer is suddenly. Oh boy. That dropped them back big time. And now they're back there with FTM. I don't think FTM is happy. But they should stay out of problems. We have a lot of lag now. What's happening here? Oh boy. Restart then. Redo, I mean. Of course. 3, 2, 1, green flag, back out. Good restart by Girly Racing, it looks like. And the previous leader, Orb, is looking good right now on top of... Oh my... They're all figuring out how to impress me right now. Wow. What a move. Can they pull that off? They're on the way inside right now. Can they pass them all? Maybe. Hold on. No. But still a nice move. They were all the way on the outside on top of other cars. And then they dropped down. And there's more contact in the back between Rolex and Rich King. 2 cars involved in a crash early on. What is happening now down the back straight? Indooring, way big run. Huge run, actually. Girly Racing, though, still in the lead. Now we're on board with Potato Motorsports as we enter lap 165. Tribal still a bit wet. Oh my, we have contact between 4 cars heading into turn number 1. Oh my god, look at Lowski. That's going to cost them a lot of positions this time. Here comes Aston Martin Rolex Racing. They just wrecked. And look where they are at now. They literally just wrecked in that big crash on the back straightaway. Everybody's getting way too aggressive at the moment. Like, way too aggressive. Look at that. 5 wide on the back straight. That's not what you want to do this early on. As the leaders are making contact. Girly Racing takes the leap back, though. Even though there was contact between the leaders, there's more contact. There's more contact! I thought Candy Racing just went down pit road, but they didn't. They didn't do that. Oh, look out, big crash! Oh, big crash, big crash! How did they manage to do that? How did they manage to do that? What? Orb racing up on top of the wall. It's all going down now. Rich King gets back going, but they're going to stop in turn number 1. This race is crazy. Look at this. This car is up on top of the wall. How? It's halfway not on the wall. How is it balancing? It makes no sense. Is it out of the race? Do we just keep it there? Is it stuck or something? I don't know. But that is amazing right there. They're out of the race. Another full course yellow here. Yep, way too aggressive. Way too aggressive. And we're about to end the first part, and we're going to have a competition caution because of the recording stopping. Hopefully this time it won't miss anything. Hopefully. Please don't miss anything. Please. Please, please, please. All right. Restart on lap 170. We are about to get back underway. Let's see if everybody got out of the merger this time. Yes, they did. We're losing half the field here. Oh, well, you know who's coming back out soon? Chevy Beat Motorsports. But who asked? Nobody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, green flag back out. And a big scuffle on the restart. Huge scuffle. Big contact on the restart. Oh, it's happened again. It's happened again. And half the field pulls away because of that. Saying thank you very much. Look at who's back. Back on the lead lap as well. Camaro Motorsports drops in front of the field. Lap 171. Clint Haas back in the top 10 after crashing early in the first 100 laps. What was it, lap 92? That's been a trouble lap this weekend, hasn't it? Lap 92. My goodness, how many cars have we seen caught up in accidents on the lap of 92? Of course, soon, pit stops in 2 laps. Lap 174 through 175. Stretching the fuel game to a bit more. And as that contact in the back is okay, here comes a big run. Motorsports Germany. There's still 2 Audis here. I see, never mind. Maxinator is way back there. FDM is the first Audi, and then we have Gurley Racing in third right now. Gonna pit next lap. Gonna pit at the end of next lap. Side by side for the lead. Camaro Motorsports and Red Bull Racing. Here comes the run. On the apron. Camaro Motorsports goes by. And no, he doesn't. Still contact. And opening pit road. And here's the first 120 countdown since, who was it? I think it was, don't know who. Everybody makes it into the pits. At least that, but does everybody make it out? We enter lap 175. Oh boy, this is going to be close. Looks like everyone makes it out. They're making contact out of pit road. What are they doing? But maybe that helped them. Okay. Way on the outside now goes Stunt, the new leader. But for how long? Did that work? Did that pay off? Did that actually pay off? That paid off, but not for long. Here comes a run. Maybe they can block. Maybe they have to lift out. They're going to be side by side. Wow. Making contact out of pit road and going to the high side, but not for long. Not for long. Don't celebrate too early. Here they come. Wait, lap 177. Oh, boy. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. That did not work out at all. And the previous leaders are now in the back of the field. Here comes Jamie Lee Racing. Back in the top 5. And there is a lot going on back there. Tic Tac Racing runs into problems. Oh, no, not Tic Tac Racing. And they've stopped it. Meanwhile, there's contact between 420 Motors and Manito Racing in the back. And they almost make a big crash. Meanwhile, what's happening here? And also, meanwhile, here comes Camaro Motorsports. Chevy Beat Motorsports. Back out on the track. Oh, they might have rejoined too early. No, they haven't. Lap 178 now, and we're about to have another full course yellow. Oh, what's happening back here? Sham Motorsports and Diesel Motorsports, the friends are having a bad time right now. Stopped on the apron. Yeah, full course yellow is out. This has been a full course yellow filled race, hasn't it? One after the other. Now we have to wait. Oh boy. What's happening here? What was that? What was that about? Now we have to crash these two guys. That worked. At least. That worked. Dropped outside the track. So Tic Tac Racing now running into problems. The front runners are really having problems today. Don't know why, but their cars are giving up. This is going to be nice, though, for one team, which is Chevy Beat. They're back one lap down now. Here we go, then. Restart on 180. 181, yeah. And back underway. No big countdown this time. Oh my goodness gracious. These restarts are crazy today. These restarts are crazy. They're going for all the marbles. And this time, somehow no contact made, though, even though they were 4x4 by 50,000. Not even 50,000 cars in the race. Way less than that, but okay. That's just logic. Lap 182. FTM back in the front. Oh, big crash! Huge crash in the tri-oval, almost. And it's happened again. I saw something fly. I don't know where it went. And I don't know if it's still on the track. That had to be Shy Guy Enterprises or somebody flying. As Lowski Motorsports into the lead now. Here comes Ferry Row Motorsports back on the lead lap, of course. Wait. No. Didn't see a car there. But I saw a car there. But that was very close to a big wreck. Very close to a huge wreck into the outside wall in the tri-oval. We haven't seen that yet this weekend. As look at who's back in the lead now. Clint Haas Racing, side by side with Lowski Motorsports, back to the lead. The most dominant car has to be. But the fastest car in the day one, it's not back there yet. It's not back there yet. You know who's the fastest car today? I'd say either Limited Racing or Clint Haas Racing. You can't see it. Who is the fastest? Not even halfway through the race. We have to wait till the last 10 laps, and then we can determine who is the fastest of the bunch. Here comes Gurley Racing. That's not contact. They're on top of 185. Camaro Motorsports drops back. Lowski Motorsports trying to get back by Clint Haas Racing. Not going to work. Here comes Rich King. Also a strong contender. And Rich King goes to the lead. 186. Here comes Furry Row Motorsports. Drops in behind Lowski Motorsports. Klinaz Racing still there. Oh, for God's sake. No, that didn't work. On board with Rich King now, as Rich King is separating himself from the pack. Look out. Here comes Chevy Beat Motorsports. They were like 10 rows back a lap ago, and look where they are now. Coming into lap 187. They're in the front of the pack. Once again. They're trying to get there. Look at Limpton Racing, though. Here comes a big run on the outside. They're setting up for it. Oh, they got catched. Oh, 5 wide in the corner. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Entering lap 188. There is contact on the bottom between multiple cars. Oh my God, how did they save it? Oh, and Monito Racing, that is exactly where they stopped yesterday. But they're getting back going. For how long? Oh my God, Deezer just went over them. They just did it again! I think. Barely did it again. Right now, Clint Haas is just chilling a bit there in the front of the pack. Getting a bit past. Doesn't really care. Down the back straight. Here comes Chevy Beat Motorsports. What was that? Why do I feel like we lost the car? Why do I feel like they're making contact? Because they are. Oh my God. Monito Racing is really holding up, everybody. Someone's going down pit road. No, never mind. There's still contact. I can't tell. No, there isn't. Or is there? No, not anymore. Okay, they've broken it up, and looks like leader is pulling away. Rich King. Monito has stopped it again there. Here comes Gurley Racing. There was a lot of contact there a second ago. Lap 191. No, that's caps lock. Limpton and Motorsports Germany make contact here in the back of the pack. And almost a big contact or a big crash because of that. And here comes Chevy Beat. Looking for third place here on 420 Motors. Lap 192. Still no full course yellow for that car. Gonna have a notice. That car was on top of the wall, but we say it had a light contact with that wall. Look at here comes Chevy Beat. And in the second again goes Clint Haas. And Chevy Beat is in 4th. So they are back where they want to be in the front of the pack. Full course yellow. Full course yellow is out for that car stop. Monito Racing. Having problems early on in the race. Well, almost halfway through the race. In both races. Man, not good for them. Not good for them at all. So I think that countdown is for Orb. Yes, it is. For Orb. Then Tic Tac Racing can come out later. Field line back up as they make their way for the merger. Free. Oh, we're restarting lap 197. 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. Oh my. And a great restart by the whole pack as Klinaz Racing gets a whole shot and goes to the lead. Or do they? There's contact between Rich King and Chevy Beat on the restart. Contact, and they go up. And they go up big time. But that's a big run right there for Chevy Beat. Chevy Beat gets a huge run. More contact made on the bottom. Oh, and around goes Shy Guy Enterprises. Coming back to the line. And back on the track. No, down pit road. Klinaz Racing begins to pull away. Where did Chevy Beat go after that contact? They're really struggling. Half the field is on the outside line. Look at that. Can't catch up to them. There's Chevy Beat. 10 seconds till that car comes out. Familia Felly Racing catching up to our race leader here. as Orb goes back out on the track. About to enter lap 200. About to finish the first 200 laps here of the day. These are Motorsports on the outside line. They're having a big run. Whoa, what was that? But there's contact. That was a nice move, but there's contact. And now here comes Familia Feli Racing looking for the lead as we're in lap 200. Who's going to get the first Daytona 500 won here? We'll find out. Here they come through the turn. To the line. This is going to be side by side, but it looks like Clint Haas is going to get that. Nice. And what's happening back here? The Chevy Beat is back in the pack now again. Not good, but that's just how it works. That's just how it works. And here comes Jamie Lee Racing to the lead. What's happening back here? Here comes the Chevy Beat Apron Racing, ladies and gentlemen. There's the Chevy Beat. And Deezer is behind them. And FTM is there as well. Wait, we're in lap 202. And now 203. Now, Chevy Beat moves up into 6th. Or is it 5th? I think it's 5th. Familia Feli Racing behind Jamie Lee Racing here. Going for the tribal, lap 204 starts. Now here's some interesting stuff happening. Now Chevy Beat Motorsports is having a really bad time in the back. Man, they just couldn't show their speed really. Shrek Motorsports back on the lead lap, now go back up into 3rd, and suddenly to the apron takes the Familia Feli Racing car, trying to get the move done. Adjusted a bit, coming through the tribal, and they're gonna get it done for sure here. Yep, no doubt about that. Easily passed is Jamie Lee Racing by Familia Feli Racing. Going through the tribal, lap 206 starts. Jamie Lee Racing going to try and get another move done on them. Go down the back straight away. Let's check back with the back of the pack. At least battle for 3rd or something like that. There is a lot of stuff happening right here, including some contact for a bit. Lifting each other up into the air. That's sim racing, everybody. Welcome. There's the Chevy Beat, that yellow car right there. Celta, United States, next to the Audi. And a lot of cars dropping back into lap 207. Clint Haas stuck on the outside line right now, trying to get a move done. Here comes Sham Motorsports. Here comes Checkered Flag Foundation. Here comes Stunned on top of multiple cars, looking for another epic move. But that was Orb that did that epic move. No, not full course yellow. We're going to have another countdown. One more coming out. It's Tic Tac Racing coming back out now. Coming to lap 208. Contact in the tri-oval. Between some cars, and everybody's on the apron. Chevy Beat, here we go again. On the apron. Oh my. This could either cost you positions or give you positions, and indeed it gave positions. It gave positions here. half a minute or 1.5 minutes till. Oh, and there goes Sham Motorsports down pit road. That is a sad day right there for them. That is sad. But here comes the Porsche 911, I guess. And they are to the front of that pack. As Total is in second of that pack. And Chevy Beat is trying to get up there. Familia Feli Racing has extended their gap to Jamie Lee Racing. And Maxinator is having a little bit of a fight with Checker Flag Foundation back there. Trying to stay in the front of that pack. Coming to lap 210. Meanwhile, here we go. First place of day one about to come back out. And Team Total tries and tries and tries to get back up there. Meanwhile, Jamie Lee Racing lost a lot of time there. And here comes Tic Tac Racing back out. Jamie Lee has company. They're free wide for second place. And Jamie Lee Racing stays in second. For how long? We're going to get a full course yellow soon. So that's going to benefit the Tic Tac Racing car to get back on the lead lap. 2:12 now. And good racing so far for those in the front of the pack. There's Deezer Motorsports in the back. Side by side with Chevy Beat, who gets a big run on the out. No, they don't. Who instead gets a big run but gets held up by the pack is Clint Haas Racing. And look where Chevy Beat is, way down on the bottom. Well, their move was just replicated and way better than they ever did it, so you have to be Oh, what was that? What was that move though? Wow. That didn't give them any positions, or did it? Wow. I think they heard me. I think they heard me. If they can get a good move done here on the outside, slingshot by them, then that's the best move of the race. Here we go. All eyes on them. Wow. 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 Yeah, they just overdone themselves again. They just took back the best overtake of the race. Oh my. And now they're on top of cars, though. That's never good. Meanwhile, in front of them, there's a bit of contact made between two cars, and a big save by Furry Row Motorsports. And that's going to give them a couple of positions, isn't it? They're on the apron right there behind Candy Racing. Oh my god, what's happening in the back of the pack right now? Meanwhile, the leader is having company now by Jamie Lee Racing, Motorsports Germany, Hamter Racing, and Team Total. This is unbelievable racing right now. Whatever is happening in the back, what's happening in the front now is about to get dicey. Like, really dicey. Down the back straight away. Total gets a bit of a run on the back straight. There was a bit of contact made back there between some cars. It was Gurley Racing and 420 Motors, the two pink cars. Candy Racing, meanwhile, on the apron. Somebody stopped it for a second. And Motorsports Germany moves up in a first. 216 now. At 216. Jamie Lee Racing moves into second. Here comes the Chevy Beat. And Candy Racing is the biggest mover right now, though. I'd say there's contact right there for a second. Two cars with a 69 on them behind each other right now, and Chevy Beat is about to get eaten up unless they get another slingshot. I don't think they're high enough, though. Yeah, they're not. Oh, or are they? They're about to get overtaken by 3 or 4 cars unless those lift out big time. They don't. They're stuck on the outside now. That's never good. But what is good for them is that we're about to have a full course yellow in about 6, or actually now only 5 minutes. Jamie Lee Racing has taken over the lead now, lap 217. There's contact between Girly Racing and I think Maxinator Racing. And it was Team Total, actually. And now Girly Racing is on the outside line getting a big run. But Candy Racing up into 5th. Here's the battle for the lead now. Coming for the tri-oval. Side by side, almost 4 wide. Coming through, and Jamie Lee takes the lead back, even though he just had a little bit of problems. Girly Racing slingshot did not work out. And Jamie Lee is in the lead. Jamie Lee Racing. Here comes Limpton Racing back up. The only top 3 finisher of yesterday that hasn't had a problem. Both others have had a problem. My goodness. Motorsports Germany now with a slingshot goes by Jamie Lee Racing. There's contact between After and Jamie Lee. Contact. Oh, and they go off the racetrack and a big, oh my goodness, big crash almost. All the leaders are on the outside line. The only one not there is the middle lane Jamie Lee Racing car. Here comes Limpton Racing. They saw that opportunity. They saw that near crash between all 4 leaders. And now they've catched back up. That really helped them. Now they've dropped back down. Hamtra's in the lead now. Oh, we got a big crash. We got a big crash. That is Rolex into the outside wall. That's going to be a full course yellow immediately. Oh, boy. And we're going to have another full course yellow soon. So Tic Tac Racing is soon going to be back up there. Slowly but surely, as we wait for the Shy Guy Enterprises car to pass the start-finish line. Amazing. Rolex is going to go to the garage while Monito Racing is going to come back out. Because it's under full course yellow, they don't have to wait. So good for them. They drop back in the back of the pack. And here we go. We're going to restart on lap 225. We're going to have a full course yellow soon for the recording stopping. And green flag back in the air, back underway from Daytona. And to the inside goes Jamie Lee. Already takes the lead away. Not for long, though, as there's a big run on the outside by those guys. And Jamie Lee Racing, a lot of Asian cars up there. Look at this. Man, it's Asia here, up here. But Hamtra in that VW, the only one of them. Looking good. And the 2 sister teams. Oh no. No. Oh no. Guess we'll just bring out a full course yellow. Because the recording is going to stop anyway in a second. So here come the leaders to the full course yellow. And the recording is going to stop. That was part 1 of the Daytona 1000 Day 2. Stay tuned, because in not a long time, we're going to get back underway for part 2 and the final part of the Daytona 1000. Stay tuned, and goodbye.